Last video we finished the wheel. This video we're going to work on the axle peg. If you look at the axle peg, it's a bunch of extrusions and a loft. It's nothing more than really that. So let's start off with the first extrusion, and then there is a chamfer over here that is part of it. So we're going to create a new part. We're going to rename it. Very important to name it. And that's the, oh, I messed that up. It's the axle peg. And so we'll start off, just like I said, you need to evaluate, what that shape looks like. So it's a cylinder. And it doesn't really tell you directly how big this is, but it does describe this axle peg as a 1/4 UNC. That's a screw. So 1/4 is 0.25. Okay. And we'll click on that. And let's look. How long is this screw? Do we know? Does it directly say? Let's go 1 inch. And the only reason why I know that is because it says by 1.00. Normally it's like telling you times whatever is how many times you do it. That's telling you 1 inch. You just kind of have to use your context clues for that. Now this is another cylinder, this small part right here, but it's bigger, right? It's a bigger circle and it goes on top. And that is 0.422. Right, tells you right there. That says diameter. And then the distance from here to here is 0.031. So let's extrude that. And make sure you click both in and out. 0.031. And now we're going to loft this to get it this distance here. So we're going to need to get this circle up here, and we're going to have to offset the plane. I will tell you that lofting is one of my favorite tools that we have in our arsenal. So you might want to know how to loft. So 1.25 minus 0.03, that's that distance. Double check. 1. Okay, and I'll put a sketch on there. I'm not convinced that the sketch was on the right spot, so I'll do that again. You want to make sure it's highlighted. And that's 0.25. And so we'll loft this. Which is great. Now we're going to put that hexagon on there. 6 sides, right? So I put a sketch on top. And It's not really how I want to do it. If you just press it, you can, that's 6. And I'm going to dimension this. So from here to there, it tells you. So that's 5/32. That's how big that is. Okay, that's close, but not quite. And then I'll extrude. We're going to remove. I like to check. Okay, that's great. And it says deep 0.111. Okay, and the last thing we're going to do is chamfer this bottom, and it says 45 degrees by 0.03. So we'll do distance and angle, 45 degrees, 0.03. That's great. That's exactly what we want. So now our axle peg is done.